Hi, welcome back to my channel. I Can Sew. I am Kendra, and I'm coming to you today with a really quick pattern review. Now, this is New Look, which I find New Look's clothes not to be very complicated, but it's not on a easy, intermediate, or advanced scale either. They don't have that listed. You can find New Look's pattern on the Simplicity website, so that will explain why they don't have the ratings. You guys know how I feel about Simplicity, not telling me what I'm in for before I start. But I have found that New Look has a lot of patterns where you could tell that it's going to be a simple thing, right? And so it's really kind of easy to look at and say that's not going to be complicated. I've actually sewn a lot of New Look items because they are simple designs that bring a lot of flair once if you just add the proper prints to them. And a lot of them you can add neutral prints too, but it gives you that look without all the complicated sewing. So with that being said, this is New Look's partnership with Project Runway. It is A6120. See what I mean? This is very simple. And when I made this, it came with the neck binding, the sleeve binding, which if you buy bias tape, you don't need to do that, right? So you have to kind of make that out of the material. And then it also has just two pieces, so the front and the back. You cut on the fold, and voila, you are done. So that was very easy. It does come out, and it's also elastic around the waist. So I made it in an actual knit fabric, and I love it. It's very simple. It comes on very easy. But what I wanted to show you today was not just the dress here, but the belt. So I think it's called an OB belt, and it's one of those belts that you tie on, it wraps around. This belt was very simple to make. I actually made a dress where I thought that this polka dot would contrast very well with it. So that is why I made it. Now, again, this is one. Let me show you how it works here. You have this, right? See how it kind of peaks up here? Some of them don't peak. They're just wide rectangles that go around, and they narrow at the sides here, which I like. So you put it on, very long straps, wrap it around, bring it back to the front. Now, let me tell you, if you have something that's very simple, like a very, very neutral, solid print outfit, and you make one of these very simple belts, you can make it out of cotton, you can make it out of some type of faux leather, you can make it out of corduroy, like whatever you want to make it out of, right? And Kara cotton prints, it will bring a lot of flair and pizzazz to whatever you are making. If you have something that is a lot of print and you want to kind of break it up a little bit as well, make a solid one. These are very nice. They're very, it was very easy to make. So it only had two pieces. It had the middle strap here, and then it had a pattern for these, for the straps. Now, I will be honest with you. If you make headbands, the headbands have that one wide piece, and then you kind of fold in the side. You tuck in the edges when you attach the back to the thing. It's the same thing. It was very easy to make. It's just easier to follow a pattern. But honestly, if you figure out what your waist length is from here to here, like to the side seam, and then start it, you can do this yourself. But we're not here about what we can do ourselves. We are here about this pattern piece here, which was very easy to make. And I know it seems like, oh, she's showing us all these old patterns, right? Let me tell you why. First of all, I have a tendency to buy a lot of patterns, and then I don't sew them right away. And so when I do finally get to them for whatever reason, I still want to share for people what they are, because you may be like me and you bought them and never made it. Secondly, you may be someone who A, goes to thrift shops and you pick up old patterns, or B, somebody gifts you with old patterns they're not using, or even C, you what was C? Oh, or C, when they have pattern sales, you go pick it up. Now, New Look is never on sale, but it's always like $3.99 in like a Joann's or whatever. But you know what I mean. There's a lot of reasons why you may have an old pattern. So I don't want to always come to you with all the new trendy patterns that are out there, because as beginners, you know, it doesn't matter, right? You want just a simple thing. What works for me? What was simple? I want to know what was easy. This was easy. This was easy to make. It's a simple look. Again, let me show you one more time. One more time. Here we go. Love it, love it, love it. See? I hope my shirt is not all gathered up in the back, but I want to show you. Oh, did I even stay in the camera? I want to show you what this looks like. And you can tie it as tight as you want if you want like a corset look too. I had it tied tighter, but I untied it to show you. And again, the bow here. So I love this so much. I'm going to zoom in for you real quick so you can see it up close. There you go. And I want to say thank you very much. I recommend that you find A6120 when you go to the Joann sales, or not even sales, but even Amazon has them. The Simplicity website has New Look falls under Simplicity, and you try this out. There are other patterns that may have this belt in it, but this belt is a winner. There are so many tutorials online too for you if you don't have a chance, if you're not able to find this. But if you're able to find this, or you have it in your stash and you always wonder, is it easy to sew? What can I do with it? You know, does it have to go with this dress? The answer is no. Yes, it is easy. Yes, you should sew it. And no, it doesn't have to go with this dress. So, again, I want to thank you so much for sticking in this with me. We're on Vlogmas Day 13 again. We're going all the way up until the 24th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please like, share, and leave me a comment. I want to know, have you ever sewn this? If you want to share your pictures with me of anything that you've ever sewn, you can find me at CanSewFit, KANSEWFIT, on Instagram. You have a wonderful night. Thank you.